I've been needing to find a new apartment, which has not been easy with credit as bad as mine. Luckily, I found cosigning.com. They connected me with a cosigner who helped me get my dream apartment for me and my dog. I just paid a small fee and was able to move in fast. Get the cosigner you need for the apartment you want. Check out cosigning.com today.
You know, we don't do very many ad reads. I want to thank again cosigning.com for being one of our sponsors. We really do appreciate their support, and we try to direct people to them whenever we can. It is a good service. I've used them in the past. I know people that have been using them for years. A lot of people just didn't know about them, so I'm happy to do the promotions and tell people about their service. So cosigning.com. I don't know about you, but I would really hate to be in the music industry or the movie business right now, because there's this presumptive shakeup coming in the form of AI. Personally, I don't like AI. I use ChatGPT all the time to clean up. It's basically like your assistant. It proofreads stuff for you. That's it. And predictive speech, it helps, but it's not artificial intelligence, really. That's just a name. It's not thinking for itself. It's not sentient. We're not going to hit the singularity. That's all just fan fiction and nonsense. It's not happening. But what some people are getting upset about is that they're being replaced. Now, I don't think anyone's going to want to listen to AI artists unless you're into techno. If you're into techno and the house music, who gives a shit? It all sounds like dee, 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 dee. Bro, everything sounds like the intro to Mortal Kombat. Everything, when I'm in a club, I don't care how high and drunk I am. If it's a house music club and everyone's dancing around and there's Steve Aoki and we're in Vegas, everything sounds like ding, 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 Mortal Kombat. That's it. Nothing sounds super original anyway, unless they mix in their rap songs, lyrics, and then they put the house music on it. Timbaland was doing that with the hey, dun, hey, dun, 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 hey. And he had this whole run for a few years with like all these white artists and, you know, different, and they were making really good music. Now he's coming out with an AI artist and he has an AI record label. What an actual living human is saying is that this is going to create a war. I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to want to hear a computer talk to me about life when you're not alive. You know, when you listen to rap music, yeah, nowadays it's just trash about murder and doing drugs or whatever. But for some people, that is kind of a life experience. Doing drugs, having sex, getting into fights, and then somebody you know getting killed. That's kind of like a day-to-day thing in America. It's pretty common, right? Whether it's, you know, someone gets shot or someone's in a car accident or someone overdoses, it's just a part of life. I don't think a computer will be able to relate and tell me anything about it. Other artists are starting to get mad. They're seeing that Timbaland, they feel like he's stabbing artists in the back. But my thing is, it's just like with any other product. If you're creating something that's superior, then someone else introducing a product that's inferior to the market should not affect you unless you're not good at what you're doing. This isn't a time to try to block competition. This is the time to reinvent yourself and offer more and to do better. You see artists like Drake, he doesn't just make one song. He'll make one song with 3 different songs in it. And AI can't do that. So AI can't be replaced. What this is going to do is it's going to force engineers and other artists to do their jobs and become creatives again. No more being lazy, coming up with a beat, talking about some drugs, mixing it together, and then just lazily getting by with a hit. You're going to actually have to be creative now. You're not going to be able to just slide through. But I'll let these two gentlemen, because I'm not in the music industry. I have no idea. But I'll let them, this is just my opinion from the outside, but I'll let his name is Young Guru. So I'll let him speak about it. I'll let you guys hear the conversation between him and Timbaland, the legend.
What's up? Hey, respect to everybody here.
Hey, John, I respect you, bro. I respect. Hey, look, the reason I brought you live
because your post is crazy.
No, no, no. He didn't.
I mean it.
We got it. All right, we're gonna stand on it in the chat.
I mean everything about it, bro. I'm not double backing on it. Respect to your legacy, I would say. What I view this as right now is a betrayal to artists everywhere, bro. What you're doing is you're backdooring us. You got to a position of power, and instead of choosing to unionize and fight against this AI, which I'm not stupid. I use ChatGPT to script out screenplays, things like that. I use ChatGPT on a daily to think of content ideas, to do the menial task, the meaningless task that a robot should do. I'm a spiritual person, and I believe that artists all are tapped into a divine entity, right? When you go and you start creating and you allow some fucking robot to come in and finish your song, you're cutting yourself off from the divine. And let me not even get that deep with it. What I think you're doing is you're doing something that's in a sense demonic, bro. And I know it sounds like I'm exaggerating, but it feels demonic. You're choosing to go against us all and put this robot, instead of signing an artist, instead of having someone who has a voice that you could put on and put on your platform. All these motherfuckers you had on the live, all this cool shit you were doing, you choose to go in this direction.
John, did you just hear what I just did over there? I do that, John.
Hey, John.
And then you going by headlines, and I ain't do nothing. I ain't show you nothing. No, you going by headline. I ain't say nothing. That's why we up here. John, you just saw a picture. Correct? You ain't hear no music. You ain't hear me play nothing. You ain't hear me. You don't even know what I'm building. You just went off because you don't like, you thinking I'm doing something with AI and you just upset. But you never asked me. You never asked me. Think about it. John, you know you're wrong. You never had a conversation with me. You just went off of a title. Everybody did.
Who posted it though? Who posted it?
Yeah, a guy, interviews, they're going to make it look like something. We already knew this. We knew, but the conversation was to get this conversation of talking about AI. We're talking about something that people are not having a conversation about, and it's going to leave us left behind if we don't figure out solutions. That's all I'm saying.
So
I don't have how can I have an AI artist, John? It's nothing there.
So this is rage bait, bro?
No, it's not rage bait. No, I'm took something. I'm explaining what
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't believe Timbaland. For one thing, it is extremely possible to have an AI artist. All you have to do is choose a voice, because you can literally go online and they have, like, you have clip art that you want to buy, art that's trademarked that you can use in the backgrounds when you're doing pictures or, using a movie or making a designs. You have clip art. They have voices too. You can take a voice, you can tell it what to say. Timbaland is a mastermind producer. He can produce the tracks. He doesn't need an actual human that he has to worry about getting sick, getting arrested, getting pregnant, coming out as gay, coming out as straight. You don't got to worry about all that. But Timbaland's lying right now. What he's saying is that I never said that I'm doing that, but obviously you did a report and somebody did an interview and then somebody talked about it. So what he's saying, there is something there. You can literally make an AI artist, or it's just like basically it's like how they have some artists now that are reclusive that you never really see in public and you don't really know them. You know their music, you know their artwork, but they're not social people. Typically, you have artists and then you have business people. The artist is usually in the clouds. The business people are usually grounded. The artists are all doing artistry things. They're creatives. They need space. They need time. They need all different things in their environment. The business people are actually on the ground dealing with the actual runnings and how to monetize whatever your art is generating. Timbaland literally doesn't need human artists if he doesn't want to. So what Guru is saying is correct. It's kind of demonic, but I wouldn't say you're taking away from the divine. When I'm listening to Sexy Red talking about how her vagina is pink, but her butthole is brown, when I listen to that, though it's entertaining, nothing about my divine spirit energy tickled. Nothing. I don't feel like Jesus is like, my daughter, that is but a beautiful verse. I wouldn't go as far as saying that music is all divine now. This isn't R&B. We're talking about, this is a rap producer. He produces all kinds of stuff, but let's be honest, rap took over the entire American culture. Black culture took over American culture. Black culture is demonic. And it depends on what kind of music that Timbaland is going to have his AI artist create, or what he's going to create and pretend that his AI artist is the brain. It's not. It's really just him with a woman's face in front of him. You got to think about it. He produced Lady Gaga. He produced Pink. He produced the chick from Black Eyed Peas. Eventually, these women get old. This AI artist in 20 years will be the same age. She'll never get old. A lot of the issues you're going to have with mortality and humans, I mean, just think about it. What if Kurt Cobain was an AI artist? Still making music to this day. I see the ups and I see the downs, but yeah, that's disingenuous for Timbaland to pretend that that's not what's happening, or that's nothing that could happen. So that's how you know he's lying. Because he could have just said, yeah, it's possible to do. I just haven't done it yet, but I'm planning. He could have just said that.
Idea to make me come up with this idea. Because
brothers, this is what we're gonna do.
No, I don't think John's upset. Are you upset? You just talking.
I'm not upset.
Tim's not upset. He just talked like that.
I don't want to think that we argue.
Look, real quick. What I'm saying, it's not as much you directly. It's anyone that stands on the side of what this is. If it's you, it's Guru. If it's the bald gentleman on the right, whoever it is.
So, but John, so you try to say I can't use a tool. That hold on.
Right.
Hold on. Just like I got this.
Listen.
I got this ASR here. So if I take my beat,
my brother, just listen. All I'm asking is that I disagree with Tim on the AI and the thing, but I'm being on here and I'm being respectful. So I'm asking you to be respectful to my brother. That's all I'm asking.
I don't think I said anything disrespectful.
he didn't go. He didn't. He's passionate. Welcome to the chat, baby.
What's up? Hey, respect.
Yeah. This is going to go, listen, it's not going to be the threat that we think it's going to be. It's just going to be something else for everybody to compete with. It's just like, say all of a sudden there was a bunch of people who were taught English from Brazil 20 years ago as kids. Then you got a bunch of 20-year-old artists coming out of Brazil that are extremely talented singing music in English. And they want to jump into the American scene. American artists will be like, what the hell, who are these foreigners coming over here speaking good English? They got a little slang like us, but they're it's not that we gotta ban Brazilians. We're gonna just have to learn to compete. When it comes to AI, you're just going to have to learn to compete. One thing an AI is going to always need a person to do is be creative. An AI can come up with different ideas and write out certain things, but it's all going to be derived from what the programmer or whoever is controlling the AI is telling them, the ideas. A human will be able to make something that's more natural. Think about it. I remember 5 years ago, BBLs were the whole thing. Now women are saying, I got to get them removed. Men don't like them anymore. I thought you guys were doing them for yourselves. So what I'm saying is that things do change. You might think the AI is going to take over. Who wants to listen to an AI artist? I don't. Maybe for elevator music or for a movie, if you're going to be, putting it on a movie and you're going to be making money indefinitely and you don't want to pay people, that's cool. But an AI is not going to show up to a venue. It's not going to put on a show. An AI is not going to be able to entertain you. I can look at an AI video or movie and I can tell it's fake. I don't like it. So it's going to be up to you what you're going to want to support it or not. But that's just my opinion. The AI is coming, but it's not going to be as disruptive. We're just going to have to learn how to compete. One thing about a lazy American, they hate competition, but that's too goddamn bad. You're going to have to figure it out. That's it. So do me a favor, like and subscribe, share the video. I'll be back shortly, and give a shout out to our sponsor, cosigning.com. We appreciate you guys. And please visit their site for more information on helping you acquire your dream rental. They will provide you with a cosigner for a small fee. Thank you very much.
I've been needing to find a new apartment, which has not been easy with credit as bad as mine. Luckily, I found cosigning.com. They connected me with a cosigner who helped me get my dream apartment for me and my dog. I just paid a small fee and was able to move in fast. Get the cosigner you need for the apartment you want. Check out cosigning.com today.